Left the gym feeling real good. I like to get a jump start on the day, man, especially when you coming out here and you about to do 5-6 yards, you know. That's just how I roll, man. I have to get up early, get a jump start on the day, and just kind of see how the weather is feeling, that sort of thing. But like I said, get a jump start on the day so you can make sure you have everything planned accordingly, because you don't want to be running into no problems or a little setback. So I'm getting ready to load up now. Just made it to the shed, so I'm about to grab everything I need today. It should really be pretty simple. For today, I'm only cutting, strictly cutting. I do have a little tree job, but I'm gonna wait till later on in the week to go ahead and knock that out, because I got a lot of yards today, so I need to go ahead and get a jump on that. But let's get to it, baby. All right, guys, so I'm wrapping up number one. Got it all. Hey, always pick up your weed eater string. If you come and cut and do a good job, but you leave, this is new right here, guys. This wasn't here last season. This wall was here, but as you see, it fell. And you see the stress crack. I'm a little worried about that, but that's something else for another day. Look at that, it's pretty cool. But like I said, first yard, make sure you always clean up your string, guys, because if you don't, you'll make a pretty job look ugly. You don't want to do that. Look right here, guys, is this cord. He's so worried about me hitting this cord, guys. That's why he don't want me to weed eat right here at all. But I told him my weed eating skills are A1. I can get it no problem without hitting the cord, but you know, you gotta, whatever the client say, you gotta custom to. Said finishing up the first one now. Gotta roll out. This is a $40 yard, by the way. With them lines. See, I just walked right down in the same path I did. You don't want to create no new lines. I'm out of here. All right, guys, so I just touched down at my next property. This one is a new one. It's a new client that I just picked up this year, and it is a $45 yard. So anytime it's my first time touching down, I always like to do a walkthrough. You know what I'm saying? Just so you can just kind of see what's out there. Like this stuff right here. See this? Like all of that trash and stuff, man. Just go ahead and get that shit up before you start cutting, because if you don't, it's gonna cause you to slow down. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to do that. So go through. Well, I go through and I grab all of the sticks, get them in a pile, so I don't have to stop when I start cutting. I can just cut. It slow you down when you have to pick up stuff, you know. So one through first, then that'll be best. Then it's also good because you can scope the landscape, you know what to watch for. If it's any dips or anything like that, then you can make sure you get out the way of that stuff so you won't mess up your mower. And actually on this yard right here, guys, I'm running the 36. Got the Bobcat on the trailer. Got running 36 on this one, so we'll see how it goes. That 36 cut like a dime. It do. But like I said, just kind of go through and just watch for any holes, anything like that, any manholes, that sort of thing. Like this. Imagine trying to get a mower out of that. It'd be too late after you already ran into it. So it's a little thick over here. Trying to make sure there ain't no holes or nothing like that. All seems good. over here. Might be some snakes in there. Alright, let's get to it. Stay tuned. Read number 2. Finished up. Not bad. Didn't take too long. I really didn't time it. So y'all probably thinking, like, why did I keep cutting this way, even on this part instead of coming this way? The way I cut is whichever direction I originally start with, I just keep it flowing the whole time because I feel like it looks better that way. Because everything just flows together versus changing direction. So I think that's good, but I always just kind of go through, just make sure ain't no trash in the yard, but I already walked through everything, look good. Now I'm about to get up out of here and move on to the next one. The next yard is it's probably about 10 minutes away, so be there in no time. So I just made it to my next yard. This grass kind of high. I just noticed that, but then the problem, I have to double cut it. I already know it's not much of a front yard though. This yard right here is a $40 yard, and I do have the one next door to it too. It's pretty small, so shouldn't take too long. Got the mower off the trailer ready to go. And number 3 all finished up. Anytime you have something like this, make sure you move it out the way so you can get around it completely, you know what I mean? Don't want to leave no spots. Like I said, guys, I got that yard over there. See this right here? If I'd have ran over this with the mower, it would mess something up, seriously. Probably with the house, electricity or some type of power cord or something. I know if I would have hit it with the mower, it would have messed something up. So it's always good to do your walkthrough so you don't catch stuff like that. Number 3, it's really no front yard. A little bit of weed eater, but not much. Yeah. Guys, so I just finished number 3, and like I mentioned to you that I have the yard next door to the one I just did, right? So the lady came out. She said, "Hey, how you doing? You know, it's Easter weekend. Can you just run over the backyard so next time you come, you can just cut both of them at the same time?" No, I cannot do that, because if I do that, it's gonna slow me up on my other jobs that I have, and then 2, I'm just putting out free labor and free gas. You know what I'm saying? That's not what we negotiated. Yeah, I could have did it, but nah, that's not how it should work. You know, I'll take a week to let this one catch up, you know, so I can do both of them at the same time. But I'm just not about to just run through the backyard just for free 99. You know what I'm saying? Because I gotta pay for gas. I looked at the pull cord on the Bobcat, and it's thinning out, so that's something that I'm gonna have to replace like today, you know. Like I said, that really should have been done over the weekend. That's something I should have caught over the weekend, but apparently I didn't. But it's all good. She's still running now. It's not to the point where it's gonna snap. It's just a little slow feeding back in, and I don't like that. So I need to switch it out, put in a new one. But that's no problem, you know. Like I said, you got gas, and then you got equipment too. So you just can't be doing no jobs for free. So watch out for that. Just touched down to my next yard, and this yard right here was actually 2 minutes away from the one I just previously did, so that's pretty good. We're rolling. But as you see, it's a nice sized yard, nice sized backyard for that matter. And this right here is a $50 yard every 2 weeks. And also, sometime this week, got a trimming job on all of these bushes. Told her $150 for the job. This is the yard. Nice size. I'm using the Bobcat for this one, just because it's a little more square footage. 48 to get it done in no time, boys. Let's get it. Just got number 4 finished up. Apparently, guys, she had a couple of trees here. I had to go around them. stumps removed. Not bad. Number 4. Finishing up. See what the 4 look like. Blow it off. That's my baby over there. Shout out to all the Ford drivers. Chevy suck. Number 4. Ain't counting. Let's get it. Next property. Number 5. This right here is a $50 yard. This right here. And I landed this yard off of because I have a client that's not too far from here, so I was just putting out business cards throughout the neighborhood. So now that I got this guy, I'm gonna get at least 2 more. Guaranteed. Yeah, they got the proper time. Like I said, it's a yard right here. That wind picking up feel good too. Real good. See the front. We'll try to sell them on some fresh mulch. Get those bushes trimmed. We'll be good to go. And I was able to get the pull cord on the Bobcat squared away, so that's good. And I actually dropped the 36 off because I know I'm not gonna need it. Fresh, look at that, brand new cord. She good to go. Stay tuned. Oh, I also, if you made it this far, guys, go ahead and take that time to like the video for me, and also subscribe. Number 5. $50 yard. What's up, man? How you doing? All right. So I just finished number 5. I talked to the guy, and he told me that he's actually gonna be moving from this house in July. So that means I really got to get it in while I can, you know. And also, if I'm be coming over here, I need to find some long-term clients. So that way it'll really make it worth my while coming over here, especially with me knowing that he's leaving in July. So I need to definitely keep that in mind. And also, guys, whenever you're going around the property with your client, to when they see the final cut, I always try to upsell them. I mentioned to them about possibly putting mulch down and even trimming the bushes, even though I know he's about to leave, but the bushes are still gonna have to be trimmed. Maybe not so much with the mulch. I can understand that because he's about to leave, but any way that you can upsell them, try to. Anything that's in your way or causes it, anything that makes it a little bit difficult for you when you get ready to come cut, let them know. Like any tree branches that might hit you, or any shrubs that need to be pushed back, that sort of thing. Like, you could always be trying to upsell. So today I just been taking mental note on all my properties, and trust and believe, when I talk to my people, I'm gonna let them know what I saw and what could be changed. So just to make it a little more efficient for me when I get ready to come cut, you know, it'll clean the yard up too and make the yard look a lot prettier. So just keep that in mind. Number 6. I didn't take a before video because it's getting late, man. I gotta get on up out of here. Just like I was saying,
in my previous video, it's important to make sure all your stuff is good to go. Because if I didn't have to fix that pull cord on that on the Bobcat, I would have been done by now. That took an hour alone. But this is it right here. This is a $50 yard. And I would say, guys, if you can, get in good with anybody that does real estate. If they buy houses to rent them out or fix and flip, whatever the case may be. If you can get in good with somebody through real estate, that'd be good. That's actually how I met this lady right here, through some of my other business. And I'm doing 2 properties of hers. The other property is like a minute down the road. Yard density. Lock in on it, guys. Very important. But and last year I was cutting for this one lady, man. She had like, I was doing like 7 properties for her. So one person, 7 houses, 1 person. So get in good with real estate people if you can, guys. 1 more to go. Number 7. Feels good to reach the finish line. Just like I said, this property right here belongs to the lady for the yard that I just cut. She owns both of these houses. So you can get somebody through real estate, because I promise you, they'll definitely keep you busy. This right here is a $50 yard, I believe. $50 yard, and the other one was 45 or vice versa. I really can't remember, but that's what we're working with. And like I said, guys, if you do good work, people will call you back. They will. Like I said, this lady, she keeps me busy. So just do the best you can, because they'll definitely call you back. Today I did 7. I was originally supposed to do 6, but I ended up picking up 1 more. Guys, always try to sell yourself. Anytime you see neighbors across the street or next door to the property that you have, take the initiative and go ahead and talk to the neighbors so you can try to lock them in too. I picked up another lady from my second job. I talked to the neighbor beside, she wanted me to cut too. So just talk to the neighbors as much as you can. Just get familiar with them. And I talked to one of my clients that I cut last week, and she told me she saw one of my business cards in the store, which is good, because like you really need to create that brand awareness. You know what I'm saying? And that Turfs Up Landscaping is what I'm trying to get all over Winston-Salem, all over the Triad. You know, so eventually they keep saying it, Turfs Up Landscaping, Turfs Up Landscaping. Then eventually they'll call, you know. But that's how I market. It's gonna be in your face, and it's gonna be bold, and you're gonna see it multiple times. That's just how I market. It's actually called guerrilla. I use guerrilla style marketing. Very blunt, in your face, and it's gonna be all around you. You won't miss it. You won't miss it. So for the rest of the day, guys, the grind doesn't stop. The grind doesn't stop. I have to unload everything, make sure everything's put away, locked up, secure, good to go. And then I need to get to the administration, the administrative part of the business. It's estimates I have to do. I got to send emails. I need to send out invoices. It's a lot. It's a lot. So the work is just beginning. Now all of the cutting is done. Now I have to get down to the real business side, the number side of the business. Like I said, I got to get those invoices out and emails, and I got to make sure I respond to my people that's wanting estimates. So make sure you respond to your people as soon as you can. You don't want to leave them waiting too long, because if you leave them waiting too long, you'll lose business. They'll end up finding somebody else, or somebody else might call and step right on your shoes. So just try to respond to them as quickly as you can. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this up, guys. And like, comment, subscribe.